Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Fate Strange Fake is going to be having a collab, Fate Grand Order is going to have a collab with Fate Strange Fake, and yeah, this has been announced, and I did think this is going to happen. However, I didn't think it's going to be happening this quickly. So it's kind of interesting. Anyways, I'm going to be reacting to this one video. It's a 1 minute video only. I'm guessing it probably shows the announcement or something. So I'm going to react to that and then talk about it and talk about which servants I think might be there. Normal stuff. I'm just going to be discussing about this potential collaboration. So yeah, let's get started. As always, the video link is in the description box if you want to check the original video out. And yeah, let's begin. So this is Fate Strange Fake and Fate Grand Order collab announcement. Here we go.
にお受け取りください。
Alright.
そしてもう一つ、
Here we go.
本日は皆さんにご覧いただきたい映像がございます。
Oh,
それではご覧く
a
ださい。
video that
どうぞ。
he wants us to see, which is the announcement. Oh, obviously copyright stuff, so muted. There you go, Fate Grand Order and Fate Strange Fake. Wow.
ということで、フェイトストレンジフェイクのコラボレーションイベントの開催が決定しました。さらに、
Okay.
今回のコラボレーションイベントのシナリオ執筆は、フ
Scenario.
ェイトストレンジフェイク原作者の成田涼子さんとな
Okay,
り
so
ます。
Naito Yogo is going to be
成田
writing
さ
it.
んよりイベントに向けてメッセージをお預かりし
A
ましたの
message
で
he has,
これ
okay.
を森さんに託します。引き続き FGO を楽しんでいただければなと思います。以上、加納よしきでした。
Okay. And there you go. That was the announcement. So obviously there wasn't like any type of like trailer or anything. I'm guessing these with like TVCM and stuff we'll probably get later. But they announced it or they teased it. Obviously, I'm assuming this is going to be happening in JP and it will be coming to NA 2 years later. Or I do wonder if they're going to do something like they did with Richard, where they literally just brought him out immediately in NA. As soon as the Fate Strange Fake started airing, like even though we were supposed to get Richard next year, right? New year, New Year, we were supposed to get Richard according to the JP, like schedule time and all that. They brought him quickly in NA. So I do wonder if they're gonna do that because, like, the thing is, it would make sense because technically, just like how a lot of people from Japan are also watching Fate Strange Fake, a lot of people in from other parts of the world are also watching Fate Strange Fake. It's quite popular, and that is why them just releasing this in JP with the NA players having nothing, it will be kind of weird because they quickly brought in Richard in NA. After doing that, doing this sounds a little bit weird. Like, why? And why did you bring Richard in NA quickly? So it's highly unlikely, but I do feel like there might be a possibility of an event which is running at the same time in JP and NA. Now let me know, because I I don't know. This is something that has never happened. And it would be quite weird for it to happen because because of the time gap JP has with NA, just suddenly bringing an event which is running at the same time in both. The schedule that the original schedule of NA is going to get completely destroyed, if that happens, unless they run two events at the same time, like the event that is supposed to be happening in NA on top of that Fate Strange Fake event. Unless and until they do that, it's going to completely destroy NA's whole time schedule and everything. So I feel like there's almost no possibility of that happening. But then again, the fact that they brought Richard quickly in NA making me think, even if there's like a very small amount chance, it might be possible that they do something like that. Who knows? Or they can do this, like, no, I was gonna say they can just bring in the characters and like run the event later, but I feel like that'll be pointless, kind of, because I don't know. Anyways, okay, so in the pinned comment here, Okay, the event scenario will be written by Ryogo Narita, which we know he literally said in the video, and is hinted to be a spin-off of FGO and FSF. Oh, contains a surprise for players who cleared Camelot. Interesting. No details on the start date yet. It's definitely the Golden Week event. Alright, interesting. So, contains a surprise for players who cleared Camelot. Like, it makes sense why Camelot. Because like the Knights of the Round Table, Arthur Pendragon, and all that. But what surprise? Like, for players who cleared Camelot, like, what do you mean by surprise? Like extra rewards kind of surprise, or like something? If it's extra rewards kind of surprise, then I feel like a lot of people are going to immediately install FGO and try to start quickly clearing up until Camelot. Yeah, probably a lot of people will probably do that. Yeah, but anyways, yeah. Now, here's the thing. That was the first thing that I wanted to discuss. The second thing that I want to discuss here is, which servant do you think is going to be coming? Now, I'm thinking how many. Maybe there'll be like 2 SSR characters and like one like 4-star character, maybe 2 4-star characters. Who knows? Like, don't know exactly how long the event is going to be. It's going to be a big event. Then they will probably have 2 banners, and I can see that happening because there's quite a few servants in Face Strange Fake, which is not there in FGO, so it is possible. Now, okay, let's think. Who might it be? There's Alcides. There's I feel like Alcides has a good chance of coming. Obviously Gilgamesh and Enkidu is already there, so they're not coming, obviously. Like, yeah, Richard is already here, so they're not there. Who else is there? Okay, so Alcides, Hippolyta. mm, she has barely shown like like enough screen time, given any screen time. Like, it's just one episode only, so I don't know if in the final episode she's going to like come or something, like what's going to happen, but probably not. um Pale Rider, I don't know. Again, I don't think yeah, I don't think so. Like, I don't think he has that much of popularity compared to Alcides, right? Alcides, I feel like Alcides is going to be very popular, so Alcides. Then we have obviously Watcher and all that, but Watcher is a bit complicated situation, like, so I don't think Watcher or anything is happening over there. Okay, who else? Okay, wait, why am I forgetting? Who are the servants? Wait a minute. Okay, suddenly my head is just not working properly. I'm drawing a blank. What's going on? Okay, first and foremost, let me think. Oh, we have Jack the Ripper, Berserker Jack the Ripper. Possible, maybe. I don't know. Not really sure. Then we have Assassin. You know the the one who's related to the old man. Maybe, but then again, I don't know. Alcides is the only one I'm thinking like might be the one. But I'm trying to think like another character maybe who can be an SSR character, Okay, so who else is there? Okay, we have Saber, Archer, Lancer, Caster. Caster. Probably not. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Nope, I don't think so. Then we have Rider. I talked about Rider already, and then we have Assassin. I already talked about Assassin. Berserker. I already talked about Berserker. Yeah, I think. We have the true versions as well. The true Berserker. Not really sure. I don't think they even revealed True Berserker's name, right? I think someone said that apparently they revealed it somewhere, but because I probably lack context, I have no idea who it is. So unless they spell it out for me, I don't think I'm going to get it. But yeah. Oh, okay. You know what? This is a possibility. Ishtar. Yeah, why did I not think of that? Even though she isn't technically like a servant here, she just, like, but still, like, I feel like there's a high possibility they might bring Ishtar. Like, we already have so many Ishtar. What's stopping them from bringing in another Ishtar, which is not Rin? Right? That'd be kind of hilarious as well. The interactions between Rin Ishtar and, like, what was her name? This girl, Philia or something like that. Both the Ishtars are going to be crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, so possible. I feel like Ishtar might be possible. Alcides is, I think, is going to be one of them. Jack the Ripper, I think, has a good chance. Um, Other than that, who else? No, I don't think there's anybody else. Like, now if I talk about the Masters, I don't think the Masters are going to get like a servant version or anything. I doubt that. If while they have so many other servants to literally just bring in, I don't think they're going to go for the Masters. But out of the Masters, who I think is possible to become a servant, like I said, Ishtar might be. Ishtar is technically not really a master, but like she's like a, yeah. So Ishtar, I think it's possible. Uh, who else? Flat? No, I don't think so. Ayaka, probably not. I don't know, man. Like what they're gonna do. Like, yeah. Ooh. Then Sigma. I think Sigma, maybe like a 4-star or something. Hmm. Who else? Francesca. Francesca has a good chance, I think. Maybe like an alter ego or something, right? Um. Then we have that guy, the mafia dude. I always forget his name. Probably not. I don't think anyone likes him, or he's that much popular. Or who knows? I don't know. I cannot say. But I personally don't really like him, or whatever. So yeah. Um. Yeah, and then that other girl, what's her name? The one who summoned True Berserker. Probably not. I don't think she's that popular either. Um. Flat is quite popular, I think. Yeah. Who knows? Okay, so here's what I think. I think Alcides is coming. I think there's a possibility hyper. Like I'm 100, not 100%, but I'm the most sure, or I'm like more convinced about the fact that, like, out of all the servants, Alcides might be coming. So that's number one in my position, like of who I think might be coming. Number two is Ishtar, I think, and then number three, Jack the Ripper. You know, who else? And then maybe Francesca number four. I don't know. Number five, maybe like hmm, Assassin or something. Like, yeah, I can see Assassin being a servant as well. So yeah, that's what I think. Yeah. So let me know what you think. Like, who do you think might be coming as a servant, and how many do you think will be coming? Like, is it going to be like one SSR character and that's it, or will it be like one SSR character, one SR character, or maybe two SSR characters? Who knows? I guess it'll depend on the amount of content the event has. So wow, this is going to be very interesting. Like, if obviously, like, the fact that doing like a FGO and FSF collab means Richard, who's already here as a servant in FGO, will probably have, not probably, but definitely have a role to play in this. So that will mean there's a high possibility Richard will finally meet his hero, like Artoria Pendragon and the Knights of the Round Table. That's something I want to see what happens, how he reacts and everything. Like the way he reacts already when Artoria is not even present in front of him. How is he going to react if he sees Artoria literally in front of him, just standing there? Oh my god. But anyways, there you go. That is it, guys. That was my opinion and my thoughts about this Fate Strange Fake and Fate Grand Order collab announcement. Again, they haven't really revealed when it's going to happen or what's going to happen, how long it'll be, and all that stuff. We'll get all of those later, I guess. And but the biggest question here is this going to be an event which is ongoing in NA and JP both at the same time? You know, because they did this for Richard. I feel like they can do it for this event as well. And if that happens, it's going to bring its fair share of problems with NA's scheduling. So, you know, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, that is it, guys. Let me know what you think. So, and that was that. So thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And yeah, that is it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.